Gang.
Episode 55.
Welcome, Lame Dudes Podcast.
What up, boys?
Welcome,
We are back on the Lame Dudes Podcast.
Back in the basement.
Professional edition.
It's cold as fuck down here. It feels like a basement.
I know, dude.
The
Well,
mics-
part of the
the
issue
mics
is
are
that we
crisp.
just have bare cement.
Yeah, it
on
might be the
ground.
literal stone floor.
Yeah,
That's
so
what basements are
this whole
notorious for.
basement got flooded out.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Feels
So we
bad.
had to tear up all the floors.
What was it before? Like nice wood?
It was carpet, but it was warm.
Yeah, way more
Dude,
warm.
carpet,
Place
that
on your
sucks to
feeties.
get flooded, I'll tell you what.
Listen, stone floor only works in Minecraft. All right, don't catch me with not a stone
Yeah.
floor.
And when I say flooded out, I mean a high rise of water level in the basement.
Oh.
Not some nice wrist ice. No chain.
That would have been sick if you.
21 Savage has not stayed in my basement.
So flooded,
Yeah.
I had to just get rid of the carpet.
Post Malone has stayed in my basement, but
He stops by.
Before he was post.
yeah, we were playing Minecraft back in the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't Post have some old shit from before he was famous, where he was like a gamer? I
Yeah, no,
guess.
he like lived with like fucking like Sky Does Minecraft or some bullshit
There's
when he
no
moved
way.
to LA.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, he was like a Minecraft kid.
He was a fucking
He was like a
Faze member or
Minecraft
some shit.
literally a Minecraft YouTuber, dude.
What the fuck?
He's a
Yeah.
Faze member, yeah. Dude, I was on the all right, we'll go into the Faze drama later, but I was on Faze Banks' YouTube channel, and so like I was just checking out his view counts. Man gets views, unlike
Man
us.
gets views.
Okay, but so
Have
the
you guys
cool-
seen his bald spot?
I thought you were gonna say his
Nice.
balls.
Paste
I
that
thought
in
you were
there.
too, to be honest. Okay, send me a pic.
FaZe Banks bald spot.
Is he? He's not doing. He's balding.
Dude, his that's why he wears
Rectal
those
balding?
fucking terrible hats all the time.
Those hats are awful.
That's
It's
why.
like he looks like a lacrosse kid, but then he takes off his hat and he looks like fucking Dr.
You're like,
Phil.
holy shit.
Yeah.
He looks like
Dr. Phil looking ass.
Yeah.
Okay, but the cool thing about Faze Banks' channel
Fucking shiny head.
is like if you actually go back 6-7 years and you look at his videos, it's literally just all like MW2 like montages and shit. Like
That's
he
what I
actually,
remember Faze
it's
for.
the same channel.
Dude, COD
from
Legend.
all that cool shit back then to now the like clickbait cringe titles. You know.
He's like, yo, what is up, guys?
Send me
What's up,
Pokemon
guys?
cards.
Obviously, you know. He has like his like shitty clothing brand.
I don't watch any of his videos. I'm just gonna let you
Nah,
guys know.
I haven't seen what. I honestly hate Faze Banks so much, dude.
SMH my head.
I don't fuck with
Actually,
any
one
of
of
that
the
Faze
one of
shit,
the
to
most
be honest.
like repugnant
I just know
people
their-
I've ever
their name.
seen.
I just remember seeing the like him getting in a fight at a bar with his girlfriend or whatever
Oh, yeah.
in Ohio. I was like, yeah, that sounds like Ohio.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that was a weird situation. So they're like so smug, dude. It's
Is it
so
a bad
annoying.
fight?
It's so annoying how like smug and important they think they are. They were at this bar in Ohio, but I can't remember exactly what happened. They got thrown out, and then punches got thrown, but I can't remember who threw.
Wait,
them.
It was
He
like
punched his
something like
girlfriend?
his
No,
girlfriend.
no.
His girlfriend went to like a employee bathroom in the back, and he tried to go back there, and they're like, "What do you? No, you can't come back here. Like, we don't know who the fuck you are. Like, you're in an employee area." And he like, I think he like tried to fight a guard or something.
Oh shit!
And
He's
I
like,
was
don't you know I'm Faze Banks?
I was like, you guys are stupid. And then it was just like YouTube videos of them versus a YouTube channel versus a restaurant. Like, kill me.
Also, none of his
Just
fans
kill
are
me.
over 21, so
It's like
literally
some
had
college,
no impact.
and he was there with his parents.
Oh,
Bruh.
okay.
Yeah, so then they got outside, and there was another fight, and then someone like, there were like groups of people like huddled outside because they were like closing out for the night, and then they got in another fight out there or
Yeah.
something. I was like,
I think
oh,
that
so
last
fucking
fight, like
trashy.
someone got hit who wasn't even like a part of it at all, but then it just ruined the fight.
Yeah.
How do people get into 2 fights in one night? I gotta understand.
God, I wish we fought.
I never
more,
got in
guys.
one fight in one
We
night.
never get in fights.
Yeah.
It's so just like disappointing.
I know, it really is.
Man, dude.
Wish I got fucked up more
The,
often.
okay, literally.
We'll get one of us will get mugged at some point in our lives, at
that's
least,
not a
right?
fight.
Or
That's
we'll just say
getting
the wrong
fucking
thing in
Yeah, I'll
public
just get
and get our
mugged.
asses beat, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
happen
Can
first
you imagine
before
if
you
I
get
got
mugged.
like drunk?
Yeah, if
No,
you get
that would
drunk
be
and then you
crazy.
just start shitting on some girl's boyfriend and he just beats your ass.
I bet
could
Zach
picture
could
that.
scrap, dude. He's low to the ground, hard to catch.
Dude, I'm fucking agile, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe if he wasn't wasted,
The
he might be a
hand-eye
little more
coordination.
agile. I don't know if that helps.
Yo,
That would-
listen,
that would only
let's
power
do
him
You think so?
let's do a shots hand-eye coordination challenge.
I'm down for that. Actually,
Here's what we do. All right, I'll do like 2 shots,
All right.
and then we'll do like a minute of hand-eye coordination training where you guys do like the tennis ball thing.
Well, you got to do it sober
No,
first.
how about we play that game where you put your palms on each other and you have to slap the top of your hand?
Just see how slow and sloppy you get as the shots go on.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. That works.
Okay, so you think you would be sick at that?
Or drunk driving in the simulator.
Oh, dude, that's actually really good too.
Such a good
it's
idea.
really,
Do you,
really hard.
Do you have any alcohol?
Not right now, no.
Fuck, I was gonna say.
I almost went to the store.
You're
to buy
not
some
going
beer,
anywhere,
but-
so maybe you should just
That would
get
be a
shots.
good video special if we did Zach's time as he gets
Guys,
drunker
get us
and
to
drunker.
50 subscribers and we'll do that shit. Please.
Smash
50
like
subscriber
and we'll
videos.
do a
50
drunk
subs.
Zach driving simulated
Drunk driving
challenge.
simulator.
Yeah, that'll be
slash, yeah, slap challenge.
And then eventually, when I get the new Oculus Rift, which is out today,
fun. Oh,
I wanna
I
get
saw
that
the
at some
ads like
point.
no wires, right? That's the thing.
for the Quest. That's the Quest,
What's
which
the-
is it's like its own standalone. It's like the Nintendo Switch of VR.
Oh,
think of it that way.
That sounds quality.
So yeah, it's probably gonna be great.
It's not going to have any games on it, dude.
So you
I'm
can just
getting the
walk
Rift
around
S, which is the PC version.
Okay, so
which
that's the actual
has-
powerful one.
Yeah, and it has like 2 cables, and it has no sensors anymore, so I don't have to. So I'm like, I gotta get this shit.
So how's it work then? Is it all like
It has like
gyro based?
cameras that like track differently or something. I
Oh,
don't
it
know.
looks at the like.
It's
room
called like
around it.
inside out tracking. I don't know.
Inside out tracking.
Nice.
Hell
Yeah. I don't know how this shit works, but
Are you going to get scary games and play them?
yeah, I am. There's a lot of cool scary games.
I'm
Mm.
excited.
There's
I
a
wanna-
paranormal activity game. There's like some cool Star Wars VR
If you
stuff
play
though,
that shit,
that's
you should
coming
maybe
out.
stream it because I'll watch it.
Really?
I would love to see
How
you play
does
that.
streaming in VR work? What does the stream see?
I'm not sure actually, and I don't think I have a
feel like
computer
it would just work
for
the
it.
same way as a game, right?
Oh, that would be fucking
you just
hard.
pick the game,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
program.
but in the VR, you're looking at a 360 world, and that's hard to translate onto a fucking screen.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
Maybe it
I
is
think
different.
you have to downscale because what you're seeing, what gets displayed in VR is 2560 by 1440
Jeez.
screen. Because you have to have
Jeez.
super high resolution because it's right up to your face. So you
Right.
can still see gaps between the pixels a little bit.
Why even
Um,
live?
But yeah, I know, exactly. Not even worth buying.
Speaking of which, how much is this gonna cost?
It's like $400, so I haven't
What?
bought it
That's
yet.
fucking
Bruh.
affordable as fuck. I was expecting like 700.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it'd be way more.
Yeah, well the new Vive Index, which is like the good one,
The good vibe.
it's the best probably headset that's coming out at all.
Why
I think
buy
it's
that one.
Eh,
dumbass?
to come
Ever,
out.
dude.
It's 1,000.
Holy
It has the most advanced controllers though. It has finger sensing.
No,
controllers.
that's
Dude,
so cool,
it's so
dude.
Vive Knuckles, but $1,000.
Do they have to call it that? I just hate the
That's a
word
lot.
knuckles.
Or they might be called Valve Knuckles now because it's not called the HTC Index. It's called the Valve Index. The new headset. so-
Valve, like Steam Valve.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
4 Dead
Because
3?
Valve technically
Confirmed.
develops. Like the Vive is technically a Valve product manufactured by HTC. It was like a partnership for hardware.
Dude, remember when
Holy
Valve
shit.
like
Yeah.
created video games? So at what point they made games? Now all they do is like hardware and like weird shit.
They make some really cool software stuff. They've actually got a really good like Linux to Windows conversion thing that they're working on built into Steam.
All right.
So you can play Windows games on Linux. I'm like,
Holla.
they're pushing it. They're pushing super. They
Th-
thought that
thank-
developers would
They're
develop
pushing.
for Linux, and they were guess they don't want to.
They
so
fucking guessed wrong, dude.
There's Linux.
We gotta make
Gabe
this shit
Newell,
work.
Gabe Newell himself must be like a Linux gamer because like they're the only fucking people pushing for these Linux games.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's got to be the smallest market ever. Gamers who only have Linux
Oh,
to
yeah.
play on.
yeah, they port a lot of racing games to Linux,
Word.
but that's about it.
I
That's
mean,
pretty much it.
Good for them. I'm just
Rocket
wondering,
League.
like, what do all the artists who used to work at Valve do now? Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
what do
yo,
you think
guys
they
gonna make
do?
any more games?
They
I'm
must
here.
be working.
Yeah,
on
that's a good point.
They must be working on something, right?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Maybe they're all just chilling, man.
Lay Epic Gaben.
Gaben. Maybe he
Where-
drew
where
all
are
these.
you?
Something, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Half-Life 3 never confirmed.
Mhm.
I would just like a
Put
super.
anything out.
I would like a next-gen Left 4 Dead game. That would just. It would make.
That's
my
what
life.
what everybody's asking for.
Just
I'd be
a
really excited
next-gen
to
bring
Left
back
4 Dead
Left 4 Dead.
3. Jesus fuck! I would just cream
You could
my.
even call it like.
I'd cream my khakis right here.
Right on
You
the
can even call it
spot.
Left 4 Dead Revelations if you want.
Give us
We'll
a
allow
read.
it.
Don't even. Don't put the 3 if
Do you
that
think
bothers
they're
you.
even working on Source Engine anymore? I don't think they are.
Well, they have Source 2 now, so
You have Source 2?
yeah. And
Is that what CS:GO runs on?
No, it doesn't, and that's like a big contention in the community. So like they ported Dota 2 to Source 2, but I'm pretty sure they never ported CS:GO, and everybody's pissed because like it would run a lot better.
Yeah, it would be
Really?
way better.
Yeah.
Would it look better too?
I don't know, probably, but
Damn.
It's not really a good looking
Snubbed.
game.
shut the fuck up,
It doesn't have to be though.
dude.
I
The
don't give a
skins
fuck.
look beautiful in that game. Are you fucking
Yeah, they
kidding
are
me?
really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Good ass looking skins.
Good.
Also,
ass
everybody
skins.
plays the game in like 1080 by like 490 or whatever, like just some horrible resolution.
Is
to
that
get
to
higher
make you more
frames.
accurate? Oh, higher frames. Holy
Yeah, frames
shit.
are really important. Plus, everybody's like used to CS Source and 1.6, so they play on low res.
so wild.
Yeah, so the game does
The
look like
things
shit,
people-
you're right.
People do to be better.
That's
at that
wild.
game.
Absolutely insane.
Mental.
Boys, I have a quick story for you. This is a horrible thing that happened to me today.
Oh no.
Yeah,
dude.
let's hear it.
So, without doxing myself, I'll give you an idea of what I do for a job. But I essentially drive. I'm like a transport person in the morning. So I take people from one place and I drive them in a van to another place.
Yes.
Okay.
And generally, this goes perfectly.
They're
fine.
totally not prostitutes.
No.
Now he's not a human trafficker.
I'm not trafficking, I promise.
It's not across the border.
Early in the morning, I drive a van. But these
Dodge
folks
the
happen
ice.
to be, this is also kind of important, in a wheelchair. So
Hook it up, Chief.
they're chilling in the back of the van, and I'm driving them to
Okay.
a place. So I get to this fucking place, and I pull in, park the bitch, and I open the back of the van, which also has an electric lift, so they can get in and out. And to access this lift so that it works, you have to have the e-brake up. So crank the e-brake up. Car's got to be on. Those are two, big things.
I love the sound of a fresh
So,
e-brake.
Really nice, dude.
Ooh.
So
Jackson's chief in the pen.
that was a fat hit. So I think, all right, we're good. The shit's not moving. Like, my lift's not going anywhere, dude. I'm like, all right, there's a few things that could be wrong here. Someone comes over to help me out. Generally, somebody will come outside to like just give you a hand.
Assist.
So I go and I lean into the vehicle from the driver's side, and I'm like, e-brake's up, dude. I don't get it. And I fucking crank the e-brake down. All of a sudden, the van starts to lurch forward, dude.
Oh.
It was in drive. I didn't fucking even park the shit.
Brutal.
And it starts to go toward this gazebo where everybody's smoking, and I'm like, holy shit. I jump into that fucking van. I slam the
You weren't
brakes.
sitting in the seat.
You
I
were
wasn't
in-
even in the seat, dude.
No.
It
Dude.
started moving, and I didn't even I'm like, this shit
Holy
seems like
fuck.
it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Totally was.
It totally was.
Dude, cars are so dangerous.
That's unreal.
And everybody just goes, ah! And I'm like, oh shit. So
So was the
it was so
person?
fucking embarrassing.
Did the person almost roll out the fucking back?
No. They hadn't even gotten the lift, right? So it was still held up, and they're strapped in and shit. It's not like I'm
You know, I keep
flying
a
down
strap.
the road with them, flying about the back of the van. But dude, I just felt like such a dumbass in front of all. There was so many people around.
Yeah.
Like I was like devastated.
I would absolutely roast you for that, but I've done the exact same thing.
I would absolutely
I was
roast
like,
you
I
for that.
can't turn my car off. I was like,
I was
why
just-
won't my car turn off right now? Fuck, it was just like not in park. Like, so stupid.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Now with these, now when it's push to start, you don't have to worry about that shit.
I was like, Jesus Christ! And now everybody there is like, Hunter's in the park.
You'll never hear
Don't
the
let
end
the
of
van
that,
get
dude.
the best of you.
Well, you guys ever done you guys ever had like an old enough car where you can put it in gear without starting it?
No.
So my Accord could do it. I could start and stop the car and like put it in reverse and neutral and shit without the car
That's
running.
crazy. That's crazy. And would it actually
And,
shift? Like, is
No. So the engine itself wasn't actually running or anything. The wheels were just rolling, right? So like I would be like, all right, time to go, and I'd like look at my phone and just forget to like start the car, and I'd put it in reverse and just be like, why is it so slow? And
you're
then I'm
pressing
like-
the gas? You're like,
and then
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
but when the car's not started, like the brakes are really hard to use. I think it's something to do with like
You fuck.
power braking or something.
That's probably
so you
real.
have to like I had to like
Oh my
stomp it.
fucking
Like you're like,
God.
"Argh!" and
Like,
then
damn.
I like pulled the handbrake, and then I was like, all right, just start it, dumbass. Like
Yeah. When I was similarly, I was sitting in the traffic around Zach's house. Horrible traffic. I was just reading my phone, dude.
Today, yeah, really
Suddenly
bad.
It's
behind
very
me,
I was
stopped out.
texting you guys, yeah.
beep. I look up. There's like no traffic ahead of me. I was like, oh shit.
fucker,
Got a little
dude.
distracted there. Okay, but in my defense, I've been waiting for like 2
You
minutes.
are traffic, dude.
It was literally my fault.
Dude. So this is a feature in cars now that I'm slightly ashamed to have in my car, but
That's a flex.
it's now a safety feature for your. You know how I have the cameras in the front for like
No.
emergency
Dude.
stopping and shit. I think
Okay.
I've showed that to you guys.
I mean, yeah, I've driven cars with that feature.
I don't know. Yeah, but like some cars have like safety cameras, and then some have like radar. Like Toyota uses like a radar. Mine has cameras, right?
Okay.
So this shit will tell you when the car in front of you has started moving. So you
Oh.
can just be on your
Nice.
phone.
Does it beep or
Anyway.
something?
That's a dope feature.
Yeah, it goes
actually.
beep boop beep boop beep boop, and then you look
That's-
up at your dashboard and it says vehicle ahead of you has moved, and it's like I haven't even had to look outside my car yet.
I like
This
that,
is
but that's
tight.
too many beeps. Like if I'm in stop traffic, like and that goes off like 4 times in a row, I'm probably
How
pissed.
often does it
Yeah.
go off? Is it like every single
Well,
time?
it's
or-
usually if you're at like dead stop traffic or like in the drive-through, and that's
Oh,
it.
drive through.
The other
That's
use
not
it's
bad
for is if you're not paying attention and a car is slowing down a lot faster than you think, it'll go beep 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 beep, and then if you don't start stopping, it'll slam.
It
that
does it
shit.
for you.
It's like
Yep.
I'll stop this bitch right now.
Wow.
We're
Stop
not
this bitch
colliding
right
into
now.
anything, motherfucker.
You start feeling like fucking
Goddamn,
Tony
so
Stark
safe.
when your car
Dude.
brakes for you. You're like, God
Yeah.
damn.
That's really nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was-
The next level is when you see the dude driving the Tesla down the highway and he's just asleep in the front. His car's just doing it all for him.
I feel like
dude.
I've seen that on like Reddit.
Yeah, no, there's a Reddit video of a dude just sleeping in the
That's
front
just
of a
like some
Tesla.
rich people shit.
That's gonna be all people shit
Dude,
pretty
I
soon,
can't,
though.
I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be
it's gonna
like
be
10
so
years.
dope.
Everybody will have it.
Yeah, it's
On
gonna
the
be
gang.
weird.
10 years, dude.
10
It's
years.
gonna be
Everybody
10
will snooze on the
years.
commute.
All right, boys. Oh, we got a few minutes. We're
Yeah,
good.
we got
got a
some.
few more
We
minutes?
got some time, boys.
Holla.
Let's go into that further. What do you think? I feel like I prefer the like, you kind of like connect. It's like when you attach your tail to the tree in Avatar,
Yeah.
your ponytail or whatever.
When you
Yeah. What,
tree
you and your
fuck that
that's
thing.
you driving. You're like in tune with everyone
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's
No, I like
fuck's
being
going
in
on
control,
with this guy?
bro.
But then all the cars are doing their own thing.
Okay.
But didn't we talk about that? also?
Counterpoint. Absolutely hate driving. Fucking hate every second of it. And I don't trust myself to actually not kill myself on the road.
So have you seen like a good like
Fair.
like a real ass demo of Tesla Autopilot?
I mean, yeah, I've seen like from the outside. I've
It
never seen it from the
literally
inside.
is always on the edge of, like, it doesn't
That's
drive.
scary, dude.
It doesn't drive in a. It's scary to.
What do you
let it
mean it's
drive
on the
you.
edge?
Like when you see it, like
That's
if
why I
you
wouldn't fuck
do
with it.
anything more than like highway driving, it like. Well, it has a lot of trouble with like the lines on the road and
Yeah,
stuff still.
yeah.
So you're always on like the boundaries of your lane and stuff, and it like
Ooh.
like there's one where a guy drives it through the Snake, which is like this famous like driving road in LA in the canyons.
Yeah.
And there's like it's like a canyon. So there's not a lot of limits. It's just kind of a fence, a little bit of
You
sand.
could say no limits.
So like you can see it's like front wheels, and it's like the only thing keeping him safe is he has all-wheel drive, which shout out Tesla on that.
Holy
but
shit.
Okay, but like,
like his front wheel like just brushes a little bit of desert sand at like 50 miles an hour while it's turning, because it's like, oh, the wheel or the line's right there, I guess I should turn now. And
sure.
he's like, you can tell he's like nervous. He's like, doing it for the YouTube video, like,
It's right there for the views.
gonna fucking die.
All right, well
that's so
that's
scary.
terrifying.
Fuck
But
that.
like they'll figure that
I don't.
all out. They'll
yeah,
figure it out.
It'll get better.
Dude,
It'll
I
get
gotta
better.
be in
In
control
two-
of that vehicle.
In 2 years, a robot is going to be 1,000 times. It probably already is, but very soon it's going to be way better at not crashing your car than you are.
Well, yeah.
Like it's
I'm
going to be
sure
able to react
traffic won't
faster
exist,
than you,
you know?
right? If somebody
Yeah.
comes into your lane, it'll instantly react.
I bet there will be like traffic sensor strips or something also.
Yeah.
Where it's like maybe there's like a sensor like on the side of your car that it's like, oh, okay, the boundary is like this close. like,
Yeah.
the boundary of the lane.
You guys,
Figured it out.
you guys are
200 IQ.
dumbasses
You
if you
got it.
think you're a better
Call
driver
fucking
than the
And then there
robot.
can be
Elon.
different strips where it's like, okay, this lane is into oncoming traffic. This lane is your side of the road or whatever, like shit like that.
Mhm.
I'm engineering this shit right now.
You
Do
got
it, dude.
on
Just
lockdown.
figure it out.
Elon,
Hit my line.
HMU.
subscribe to the pod.
Anybody want to?
Code lame
Slide into the DMs.
for your next Tesla purchase.
For-
50% off Tesla.
Check
fits.
We
that out.
only do
Code Lame.
deals with brands if they give you 50% off. Code lame at checkout
At
at
least
Tesla.
half off.
Can you imagine people going to like Tesla in Boston? They're like, code lame?
Yo,
They're
is
like, "Yeah, that's an online offer, I think, sir." You have to
has
subscribe
Elon
to the
been
pod.
has
Verbally?
Elon been talking about jerking off on Pornhub or something? What's up
Who
with that?
fucking knows? I don't know. Yeah, let's pull this shit out.
Okay.
Where's my phone?
End
at?
of the
Let's
session,
see what
boys.
this dumbass is tweeting about these days for
Hit us
attention.
with the latest fire from Elon, the
Yo.
memer.
Part one
Um,
over, dude.
We got a couple minutes,
Oh,
right?
You
shit.
sure?
No, we're not.
Ah,
we're
we're
not
fucked.
recording. We're live. We're fucking live.
We're back.
We're back on Elon Musk's Twitter.
All right, what's he doing?
Elon!
He's trying to put games
He
inside
just
the Tesla.
tweeted, "No limit. I'm a fucking soldier." A.
Always lit.
Yeah. Oh, he just updated the thread. It says, "Yeah, I'm never sober." He's updating a lot.
It's
He
been
just
3
said,
days
it's,
in a row.
"Yeah, he just said your bitch coming over." All right. Well, we'll wait
He's
for him
updating
to
a lot, dude.
wrap up whatever he's tweeting
He's
about.
live tweeting it from a Cardi B show.
No, he's just been tweeting about SpaceX, but he's also trying to make. He said he's porting Unity engine to run in a Tesla car,
Oh,
so you can develop games for the Tesla and play them on actual Xbox and
dude.
PS4 controllers.
While you're not driving? That's pretty dope.
Oh, it
While
has
you're
like
not
a
driving, I
micro.
guess.
It's got like a plug, like a controller plug. Micro
No,
USB
it's
or
Bluetooth.
something.
This looks Bluetooth.
Oh,
Can I
Actually,
play
no,
WoW
this
in my
guy's plugged
Tesla,
in.
dude?
this is
No.
plugged.
Yeah, he's plugged into the USB.
I mean,
Dude.
that's so smart because as soon as people get the auto driving cars working, the first thing they're gonna want to do is game.
Yeah.
Right? So they'll be like, "Let me play my games." People are gonna be gaming while driving. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be playing on my Oculus Rift S in the Tesla.
That's fucking. That's
Can you fucking imagine?
Dude, can you imagine
Play
playing
a
a
racing.
Can you
Driving
imagine
sim,
playing a
dude.
racing sim
Well,
from
that's what he was also tweeting about. Was he was saying that
God,
he
dude.
wants to make it so that you can disable the wheel and pedals in game mode and then play like a arcade like racing game.
Love it, dude. I love it.
So
Imagine.
stupid.
That's a world I
that's
want to live in.
Genius, dude. That's
when that
that's
can
the only
happen.
type of racing I would do.
That's such a dumb
Simulated.
flex. That's gonna be
Yeah.
in like someone needs to do that in a rap video, like playing Mario Kart in their Tesla.
They're just driving down like a six
Like the
stretch
Migos
of
are
road
just
with a
in their
thing.
garage, like
An
playing
Oculus.
Mario Kart.
If we all just pitched in and bought a Tesla, we could make these videos.
Yo,
Bro,
okay.
let's pitch in. How much is it?
Let's see.
How much is
We
a
have to
Tesla?
get the P100D Model S, right?
Oh yeah.
If we're
Of
splitting
course,
the
dude.
top of the line.
it. All
or-
right,
or
so that's
nothing.
probably like what, 33K each?
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Right? Isn't that like $100,000 car?
I don't know the prices.
Bro, easy split.
What's like a good? Can you get a good cheap one for 50?
Maybe like a used
Good
one.
cheap one.
Oh fuck.
You guys see Rich Rebuilds on YouTube?
No.
This dude from Boston/NH, he was on Joe Rogan recently, but he was like the first guy to rebuild a Tesla, like
Oh,
Privately.
that's dope, actually.
yeah, and he's like
I'm
he just opened a shop in Boston to get your Tesla.
Joe broke
worked
the
on.
Tesla.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, literally.
He literally did it. I'm surprised they didn't lock it down. So like, it would seem like it would be so easy to lock a like tech car like that down.
Yeah, so he said he got in contact with someone. He said this, I don't know if this is because he was on Joe Rogan. He said it was on the dark web. He met a guy on a dark web forum who was doing security research on smart car stuff.
Okay.
So he knew how to make it so that his car doesn't appear to Tesla. So they can't disable his car anymore.
Oh,
But
shit.
apparently it still connects to his app and gets updates and shit somehow.
Interesting.
Shit's crazy, dude.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't think he has like a real Tesla. He'll probably get one eventually, though.
You probably
Doesn't
will.
have a real one yet, but
I'll probably go on.
But yeah, eventually.
By the time I can afford one,
They're pretty- they're
won't
getting
be,
super
it'll be a
cheap.
different company. Like somebody else will do it better.
Yeah,
good
probably.
point.
Dude, you guys see the truck? The truck looks so cool.
But that's
No.
not from Tesla, is it?
No, it's like Rivian.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
dope.
think we watched the video at one point.
Someone was shitting on it, I think, but it looks dope. I've seen it. I don't know. I like the Audi. All right, this is the electric vehicle. This is
Gang.
r/electric vehicles official podcast.
Yeah.
I'm
all
which
for
we
it.
should make fun of them sometime because they're
We should make fun
huge
of them.
pussies. But yeah, the Audi e-tron is like this new like SUV that's fully electronic. It's so badass looking.
Hmm.
No range, dude. Like gets like 240-mile range.
Dude, that's
It's
like what
shit.
that's like what my parents' electric cars get.
Yeah, but like a Tesla gets like 350 or
Yeah,
something now.
totally.
Like it's insane. Like,
Those
and
cars
it's
are
like an
range.
$80,000 SUV.
Yeah, those cars are a couple years old, so I'm sure the batteries are a lot better now.
But yeah, so their ads that I've been seeing a lot lately is like, who said electric cars couldn't stand the elements? And it's like the Audi driving in the snow.
Filthy.
So I was like, oh, maybe it's like a different kind of battery because it has a super high, like, it's apparently like 130 kilowatt hour battery or something. Like it's a big battery.
Big ass battery.
But
Why don't they just make the whole car out of a battery? Then let's charge the whole bitch
Genius.
up. God, that would have so much juice in it.
Fucking genius.
Could go
and then
forever.
a shopping cart bumps into you from the wind and the whole car explodes from a battery puncturing.
Yeah, aren't those really dangerous
Battery
batteries too? Are they like ion batteries or whatever?
Yeah, but I think they have a lot of the security or the like safety stuff like down pat
I'm
on
sure if
that.
it's in a car, it can get hit and it's okay. Like
Yeah,
Cars
they're
get
trying to
fucked
get it.
up.
They're trying to get it in like race cars and shit now. So
Yeah.
they gotta get it safe.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
Um,
that shit's wild.
Dude,
Brings up racing again. How many times can I mention it?
Dude, I'm surprised the racing like the motorheads or whatever haven't gotten into electric cars, because when you drive those things,
They're
it's
warming
literally
up to it.
so fun, dude.
Yeah.
It just takes off like no fucking motor could actually do, like a
Mhm.
standard motor.
Yeah,
Dude,
the-
I don't
the
think I've
torque.
ever driven an electric vehicle before.
It's like instantaneous.
Yeah, it's like you literally press the pedal and you're just like, it's like
Yeah.
there's no build up at all.
Like
It's the
in
most zippy,
zoom.
fun thing to do ever.
Yeah, so if you look at like the fastest Tesla on a dyno scale, which is like how you measure how fast a car goes,
Yeah.
like it measures like the torque and then the horsepower. So you run it through like I think all the gears or something, but it's just on this like treadmill basically. But
Treadmill
if
for
you
a
see
car.
if you see a Tesla on it, it like you have to like very slowly apply the gas because like or whatever you would call it in a Tesla.
Silly guys.
The electricity.
The power.
Because it like almost moves off and like it can't actually read the speed properly.
Damn.
Wow.
Like it
Too-
just
too
like
fast.
maxes out and like a lot of them can't measure it accurately at all because it's too fast.
Well, for like F1,
That shit's wild.
Yeah, for F1
That
and
shit's
shit,
wild.
it's really important to like slow down and like speed up fast, right? That's like the most important shit.
They have a full hybrid system in F1 cars right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They have like batteries and you can regen them and use them on like straightaways and stuff to go faster.
It's the future,
Shit's
man.
wild.
It's gonna be really fun.
So
Wild,
cool. Shit's insane. And then they have Formula E. It's fully electric. Shit's kind of boring.
But nobody cares about that.
I've been watching it, but it's tough to get into, man. Like
Yo,
it's weird.
when's Formula S, the just simulated one? Just a
Formula
bunch of
S.
e-gamers.
They have it.
Please.
They have it. Nice. Okay, cool. What's the
There's
main-
like one kid who's actually good, and now he's racing real cars. So now everybody's bad at it. Again.
No way, dude.
Hell yeah.
He graduated from the sim to the real cars.
Well, there's like a game. There's a simulator that's. I'm dying.
Yeah, you alright, dude?
There's a simulator that's like the World of Warcraft for racing games. Like everybody plays it, and it's like the gold standard for racing games.
Nice.
I'm subscribed to it. I
The
don't
World
play
of
it
Warcraft
because
of
it's
racing
too.
games.
It's like it's been around forever, and it's always been around, and it's
Mhm.
always been the best.
Okay.
And like people have gone from that to NASCAR because it has like a super realistic like NASCAR simulation, I guess.
Am I crazy then thinking that like even if these sims are really good, it's like the skills aren't gonna cross over like at all?
No, there's a guy Nicky Tim. He's racing. I think he races a Mercedes GT car.
Filthy.
Pretty filthy. Pretty filthy.
Yeah,
Dude's fast. Used to just play iRacing.
but he started on a sim.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I mean,
just
it
like
probably at least gets you accustomed to the
I'm sure it
fucking
helps,
controls
but,
and
like-
shit.
mhm.
You know?
And you can
These are
also get
gamers we're
hired.
talking
You can
about.
get hired as a literal just simulator driver for actual motorsport teams.
No way.
Like a lot of them have like just a like simulator office in like London or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you just play a video game all day basically. But they have like actual data telemetry and shit.
They
that
like testing different setups and
it-
shit.
it's more software than it is a game.
Right.
But yeah, and then like I don't know. I think they should do something with that with like AI. They must be doing something, right?
They're like teaching AIs
Like,
to drive
well, you can
through
just
simulators.
simulate like millions of different like micro adjustments and shit.
Yep.
That shit would be crazy.
I literally bet they're already doing it to find like optimal shit for F1.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Deep learning. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
No, that was good. That was all quality.
Fucking gold. How we doing? We're good for a bit?
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes.
Should we fucking dabble into the new the fucking Game of Thrones, boys? Fucking I
heard everyone's
Jackson and I watched it.
You want to go in on this Game of
last
Thrones
episode?
right now?
Oh, wait, hold on. So we have a few things to talk about. So we have
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about Chernobyl. No one else has seen it, right?
Or
I'll
cares.
watch it, but I'm excited about it.
Okay, no one cares.
No one
right
cares.
now.
I certainly don't. Say it.
Phase thing.
Oh yeah. Of course.
That's not. No, I'm not even hyped about that.
And then Hunter's meme. Hunter's new meme.
Oh yeah, we need to throw that
I want
in.
to talk about WoW Classic again. That's another thing.
There's 5.
There's so many things to talk about.
All right, we got 30 minutes.
Let's get it, boys.
5
Okay.
topics, 6 minutes each.
Are we jumping in? Should we do Game of Thrones first?
Let's get it going, dude.
Okay, official spoiler warning. I really hate spoiler warnings on YouTube.
No, this
Every
is it.
motherfucker is like, yo, I need to take 30 seconds in my video to explain what a spoiler is. He's like, all right, guys, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones or any of the last few seasons, or I'm also going to spoil the books. So, guys, if you haven't watched, just turn it off. I want to shoot every YouTuber who does that. It's like, dude, we know what a spoiler is.
Some people are really stupid about spoilers, though.
That's true. See our previous episode about Destiny.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Destiny?
But this is your spoiler warning. It's over, and
First,
Jackson,
I'll just say,
what do you think about the finale, bro?
Thank God it's over.
Put it out of its misery.
So
End
happy
this
when
shit.
it ended, dude. I did not even enjoy watching the last couple episodes. I just watched them because I was like invested, I guess. But
Right, you gotta watch it.
yeah, I thought it was awful. What about you?
Awful. It didn't go necessarily the way I thought it was gonna go.
It's definitely subverted expectations. That's true.
So Zach, Jon Snow fucking kills Daenerys.
Dude, spoilers! I don't know who any of those people are. Is
You don't
Jon
even
Snow
know?
the guy with the neck beard?
Fucking yeah, no,
He's the cute
yeah, he's the cute neckbeard. He's got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hair, you know.
Yeah, the long
There's a couple
mane.
neckbeards.
He's like the Geraldo
Yeah,
of The Witcher.
and that the Gerald.
He's the Witcher.
Geraldo.
You say that dude's name.
How do you say it? Is it
different every
Geraldo?
time.
I think it's just Gerald.
Gerald?
I thought it
What
was
are you, Greg
Gerald.
Geraldo, dude?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Gerald.
anymore.
Gerald.
I thought it was young.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fucking G-Eazy.
Shut the fuck up.
And then, it's G-Eazy, yeah. And then,
Okay.
so the dragon just fucking pieces out, dude.
All right,
Like-
all right, okay. My biggest problem with this fucking dog shit episode was how none of the characters ever react to anything. It's all just them looking somber, them
That's
walking
kinda true.
somewhere. It's so bad, right? It's like this is the last episode. Nobody says a fucking thing. Okay, the worst offense was literally when Dany dies.
Gets stabbed.
All she does in the episode. Let's just recap everything she does. She walks up to the Iron Throne, touches it, says like a story to Jon, and then gets stabbed. When she gets stabbed, there's no reaction. There's no like, you've betrayed me.
She doesn't
just
say a word, does
Keels
she?
over dead.
The worst death, I think, in a TV show.
Horrible. Now, I was fine with Jon killing her. I thought that was good, but they just really did not fucking... They didn't have the build-up to make it hype. It was just so bad.
Right. Honestly, I kind of thought... I thought some crazy shit was going to happen here.
Yep.
Like, I thought for sure
Peter
Arya
Dinklage
was
hyped
going
it
to...
up.
You know,
You guys
kill
see that
her
clip
or-
with Peter Dinklage?
Nah.
No.
He
what
was
did he say?
like, the writers did an excellent job, and you will not be disappointed. That's what he
Fuck
said.
off, Peter.
Fuck
He
you,
just-
Peter
he
Dinklage.
just got
I
he just
don't
got a
care.
big part of the last episode. He was happy. Okay, so
I
He's
guess
like
my,
the-
I think my biggest problem is that they spit it out like 6 episodes. I wish it was a little
yeah,
longer.
it was
dude.
so rushed, right? So we have like I don't know how many episodes, 8 seasons or 7.5 seasons. Dany's like the main character. She's good. Second to last episode, suddenly she's crazy, killing everybody. Last
Preach,
episode,
brother.
she's dead. It's like, yo, you couldn't have spread that out at all.
Right?
It's like we got 1 episode of crazy, dead, horrible.
I think they were just like, dog, we got to end this shit.
Well, the
Exactly
conspiracy
how I feel
theory,
about
the theory is that Dan and Dave, the 2 main writers, they're on the next Star Wars film. So they got hired by Disney to do Star Wars.
Yeah.
And,
That's why George Lucas was on the set. I saw like
Oh,
the
was
Reddit
he?
photos, right?
I didn't see that. But people are saying they rushed this so they could get onto the Star Wars project.
That's so shit.
fuckers.
Dude,
Absolute
what if
fuckers.
Star Wars is good though because they're on
Fuck
that?
Star Wars.
Dude,
No,
you
that
didn't,
is-
you didn't
Hot
watch
take,
the
fuck
episode.
Star Wars.
They're literally horrible writers, dude. This is like
Okay.
it was literally
All right.
really bad writing.
But what if it's like season 1 writing?
Yeah, that would be.
Well, shit. I think George had more to do with that.
They
than
just
these
need
bastards.
a fresh project.
It's no. You can actually see where they run out of George material. It was
Yeah.
like 2 to 3 seasons ago because it just got shit. Like it's crazy.
Their George material was really keeping
So
them
okay,
afloat.
but we have to talk about one
That's
more
why
thing.
it takes George so long to write though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough.
Gotta
You
rush
can't-
that shit.
Not everyone can be a goddamn R.R. Martin.
That's true.
You know what I'm
what
saying?
a
Shit.
what a legend, dude. So the saddest thing about the last season was like Game of Thrones was all about like doing the unexpected and like breaking the convention, right? So like the main character dies, like all
Yeah.
this unexpected shit happens. But in like and like there's no plot armor and all that shit. In the last season, they went back on everything. Like it's so predictable. All the main characters never get hurt until they die, right? It's just like, oh, it was so upsetting. Okay, but we have to talk about the last thing, which is Bran becoming the king.
Yes, dude.
Is Bran the kid who got pushed out of the window or whatever,
Yes,
and he's in a
exactly.
wheelchair now?
Yep,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
wheelchair.
Bran the Broken.
They call him Bran the Broken, which is like, I wouldn't want to be called that.
Hell of a king name, dude. I'll tell you what.
Also, it's so funny.
Keep reminding me I'm
Sansa's
crippled.
Like, yo, his dick doesn't work. I was
Yeah,
saying they
dude.
should have called him Bran the Broken Dick. She's like, he can't be king.
Bran the Limp, dude.
Yeah, dude. So he's really limp and somehow the king. So, I mean, I'll give him credit. I didn't see it coming.
This kid can't spit out fucking baby juice. Come on now.
The worst
Can't be
thing
king.
about it, Zach, is after he got pushed
He's
out of the
not
tower, he went up north and did a bunch of bullshit where he became like a magical god. So he doesn't even have a personality anymore. He literally
Oh
doesn't.
yeah, can he like tell the future or some
he
shit?
knows everything.
He's kind of annoying, to be honest.
He doesn't talk.
Yeah,
I
he
got
looks
sick of him.
smug.
He goes like,
He's so smug, dude.
yeah.
He's,
He's-
like,
he's
I
always,
know
like,
everything,
silently
so I don't need to give
observing.
a fuck about any of you.
Dude, when he got pushed and he was falling cartoonishly for a long time for dramatic effect, was he
Yeah.
like, I hope my dick doesn't work after this, or I hope my dick still works after this.
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
And then the ambulance comes. It's like a horse-drawn buggy, and it's like he's like, what about my dick? Tell me, does it work?
Tell me of my cock, brother.
That's
like,
mean.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Bran,
we
it's
couldn't
gone.
save it. They just
It's
cut
gone.
his dick off. He's like, what the fuck?
We couldn't put it on ice. It's summer.
Chopped it right off.
No, we have no preservatives.
Nah, they're in the north, dude. They're fine.
They salted
That's
his
true,
dick.
dude. We're in the north. We're fine. All right. One other
makes
thing
sense.
about the Bran thing. Somebody
Yeah.
told me a theory today which was pretty good.
So?
I hope it's in the book or something. But it's that fucking Bran got possessed by the children of the forest, and that they are controlling his mind at like a hive mind type of thing, and they've been like doing this whole thing from the beginning.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So no, that I've heard that theory too. It would be dope if Bran was like an evil mastermind, right? Because like he told Sansa about he told Jon about his true parentage because he knew that would lead to Daenerys burning the city, which made him king. If that was all planned by him, that would be so cool. Except there's nothing in this show that hints towards that. He doesn't ever look evil. He's never sly. He just has no personality and is the most boring character.
Yeah.
And they made him the fucking king.
I feel like these two dudes don't know how to write characters very
Not
extensively.
endings.
Like they're not deep characters at this point.
They're so boring.
They're
They're literally all so boring. Sansa's horrible. Tyrion's like stupid, but at least he's still entertaining. Oh my god.
Everybody's so goddamn
So,
stoic.
Yeah.
2025, we'll see a Game of Thrones film, feature
the
film.
reboot.
Yeah, or a reboot. Yeah. or
Well,
a
dude, have you heard the
spin-off.
latest rumor?
What?
It's like a From Software Game of Thrones game with George R.R. Martin.
Like Game
What?
of Thrones Souls.
Yeah, and it's
Game
like
of
Game of Souls,
it's
dude.
like I think it was like semi-credible.
All the guns
Fucking
are just
down.
penises.
Imagine
Fight
if
the
we got a fucking
win
world like that.
incest with your penis sword. Very descriptive. You have to figure out the lore just from the food descriptions in the game.
Well, dude, that
George
honestly
R.R.
matches up
Martin
pretty
wrote
well.
the
Like
game.
I
George
kinda
R.R.
fuck with
Martin
that,
has
yeah.
crazy descriptions. So do the Souls games.
Yeah,
That
that would be pretty cool.
would be dope.
Just like Bran, like
play it.
levitating. He's like, meow.
Would it be like? would it be like actual characters from the story, or would it be kind of more like
I have no clue.
all ambiguous, but in that style?
Hopefully, it's not like you're not playing as fucking Jamie Lannister.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
what they should do is just make George R.R. Martin like a Tom Clancy video game deal.
Yeah, George R.R. Martin presents.
George R.R. Martin presents The Division 3.
Dude, no kid knows
George
who the
R.R.
fuck Tom
Martin
Clancy
presents
is these days.
For
right?
Honor
No.
2.
Nobody knows Tom Clancy, but they know George R.
Yeah.
They know Rainbow Six Siege.
Well, I didn't know Tom Clancy was an author until like I was like pretty old. Like,
Really?
in, like,
Did you hear
middle
the video
school.
games
I,
or
mean,
the
I
books
played
first?
Splinter
I
Cell.
played
and
like
shit.
Splinter Cell, yeah,
Yeah.
and Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six 3.
It's funny how marketing works both ways. We heard of him because of the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked.
All right, man. But to end it
Shit
off,
is ill.
horrible Game of Thrones season. Just one of the worst.
Yeah.
Ruined my favorite TV show, and I'll probably never be happy again.
We just ran out of time.
Feels bad.
Yeah.
Tried to be professional
Just-
one time.
All right.
I appreciate
Fucking
it.
amateur hour.
20
over
minutes.
here.
We have so many topics to cover.
So many topics, so little
So
time.
many
We
topics.
have so many topics. Man,
We
that
always end up
weather.
talking about WoW Classic and stuff instead.
Hey, while we're talking about WoW
Should
Classic,
we just start off with WoW Classic?
Well,
Fuck
hold
it.
on. Let's round out the TV discussion real quick. So
Okay.
we finished
Okay.
Game of Thrones talk.
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it again. You gotta watch Chernobyl.
I'm gonna
Wow.
watch it, dude. I
It's
promise.
so. I just watched the 3rd episode. Aired last night. It was dope. All right.
Is it like spooky,
It's
or is it more drama,
It's drama, but it's like pretty graphic.
like horror wise, or like gore,
Gore.
and shit like that?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like pretty gory. It's like, I mean, it's in line with most HBO miniseries. If you've seen like Band of Brothers and like The Pacific.
Let me ask you this: Is it kind of does it go with that whole Chernobyl mutant type thing, or no?
I think it's just the follow up of after Chernobyl, like the events after. It's
okay.
not. It doesn't go into any like sci-fi shit.
Interesting.
Damn.
It's based off the events. It is technically fiction because what they did was they condensed like a lot of people
Densed
into like
it.
into like one character. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
So
sure,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, so like this character is gonna represent these scientists from this university
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of shit like that. But otherwise, it's like pretty crazy and very graphic. Like you see people like develop through nuclear burns or radiation
Oh.
burns. So like it gets like
That sounds great.
there's like some pretty gruesome specifically in the last episode because all the people who were the firefighters in the first episode and the people who were in the power station who survived.
Ooh, they start to get
They're all in. They got shipped to Moscow to get treated, and they're all getting fucked up.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then like they talk about it too. Like they're like, oh, what happens when you like come in contact with that much? And like the scientist guy explains like all the symptoms, like just basically like you like die completely. Like
Radiation poisoning.
you get like
Your body
really,
just
really,
shuts
really
down.
sick, and like your skin starts like your flesh is just getting eaten away because like
Yeah.
your cells
so
are all
fucked.
fucked up. So you're just like deteriorating basically, and
Is
then
that what
your
the
your
scientists
skin
said?
like
They're like, the cells are fucked.
Dude, your shit is fucked up, bro. The guy's like suffering the most immense. It's like the most pain I imagine someone could
Yeah.
probably feel. But like you don't stop bleeding, and then eventually your veins just like give out, and like you just start like bleeding out from the inside, basically. But
I'd
then
have
you
someone
can
shoot me
also
in the face.
yeah, and your like skin turns black at a certain point, and like you have no skin. It's just absolutely brutal. And then
Holy shit.
and then he said like there's like a little small period where you like are almost healed up and you're like, oh.
Healed
And then,
up,
like,
dude.
it's like I don't know about that part, but then you just die like in
Nice.
like
Wow.
a couple days.
You get one burst of energy left. And
Yeah,
then you fucking pass
so it's at like the part where like this guy's like flesh, like one of the main characters' flesh is just basically gone. It's pretty rough to look at, but it's a good show.
So this is, you like watching it?
yeah, it's
Oh.
really good.
Oh, cool.
The beginning felt like a really corny like when the like nuclear reactor core explodes. Spoilers if you haven't been to
Dude.
8th grade history class before. But when the reactor core explodes,
So they showed that in the film or in the show.
yeah,
That's
basically that's the very first scene's something else, but you'll get it later. But the scene of they just hear the explosion and it's just like, what was that, Doc? And he's like, Nothing, or like it's like a really corny dialogue at first, and it's like set up in this weird like situation, and I think they could have opened it better maybe, because you find out only later that they were doing like a safety drill.
Oh, that wasn't even the real thing.
Yeah, they were just trying to do a safety drill on the power plant station that caused this explosion.
Wow.
So it's like,
Oh, is that actually what happened?
yeah. I
Holy
think it's
shit.
based off like fully what happened. But yeah, so now we need like a good Chernobyl horror movie, because there's only like shitty B Netflix ones.
I really want a good one.
Or a video game would be sick too.
There's a few.
Like where like you are like a squad of 4 and you have to like go to a house to get some sort of package,
That
and there's
sounds
like
cool.
mutant pigs. Because pigs, dude, okay, so pigs are like scientifically, they change to their environment in like 2 generations or something. Like they evolve super fast.
No shit.
Dude.
Yeah. So like pigs, like that's the crazy shit you see in like Chernobyl is mostly pigs. They're all evolved and fucking malformed and shit.
I want to see that shit.
But yeah, there has to be that game where you're walking around with like a fucking gas mask and a flamethrower, and you're like,
there's
and they're like,
there's
we're
games
going
called
in the mine, and it's like super.
We're
deep
going in the mine.
There's like cobwebs.
There's a mine.
And there's a giant nuclear mutant spider that's shooting nuclear
I
venom
fuck
at
with
you. It's
that.
like,
Sounds like an MMO.
and you're like, oh fuck, and you shoot it with a machine gun, dude.
Dude, they already got the gameplay mapped out.
What game developer do we pitch this to? Blizz?
Bethesda.
Blizz.
Yo, Bethesda? We
Bethesda
got
would
ideas.
do a pretty good job, yeah.
Pretty sure they already
it
made
sounds
that.
like a
It's called
ripoff of
Fallout.
just Metro Exodus, which
Yeah.
just came out, or Metro Last Light just came out, right?
Yeah.
No, I think
game
you're right
looks
about
cool.
Exodus. I think Exodus is the third one.
I have the first 2 on PC. The graphics are dope, but it's a
Yeah.
hard game.
It is kind of hard. I have the first one.
Anyways,
That
What was-
topic?
That is a scary setting. Just
Chernobyl.
abandoned-
is
Check
really
it out.
good.
Like just completely abandoned. Like
Yeah, they have
buildings,
like
town.
flying
Radiated
mutant
place.
dragons and shit in that game too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a part where you're like navigating a city in that game, and there's just like this like big flying like banshee thing, and it's like it has so much health, dude.
really.
You
tanky.
use all your ammo. Dude.
Is that the first game?
Yeah,
I think I got there
it's
and he
pretty
fucked
early
my
on.
shit up, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I remember that. I
Fucking
think I
hard-ass
quit
game.
after that. I was like,
Everybody
I'm
likes
fucking
those
pissed.
games, but nobody plays them. So I'm like, are they really that good?
I got to a part where I infiltrate a Nazi base and like we get in a fight. I wish they'd take politics out of
Get in a
video
fucking
games.
I know, dude. Just this
I'm
is
just
a really
kidding.
quick aside, but I just turned my mic off.
Gang.
I spent the whole
Is he still
I spent all day today just browsing Enlightened Centrism, the subreddit. Literally
So
one of my
epic.
best days on Reddit ever, dude. Such a funny fucking sub.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like it was tailor made for me, dude. Like, it's so funny. I saw this one meme. I sent it to you guys, but I just thought it was so
It
funny.
was a good meme.
Because I always rip on like people who say they're like socially liberal but financially conservative. Because it's like, okay, that just means you don't want to pay for like public
yeah.
Financially
Like-
conservative.
Fiscally.
fiscally. So the meme
Fiscal.
is, I don't want a gay homeless person to die because they're gay. I want them to die because they're homeless.
Dude,
Socially
that one
liberal.
confused me at first, and I was like, wait, what? And I was like,
Wait, what?
I was like, what's bad about caring about homeless people? And then I was like, oh, and then I jumbled up words,
Yeah, you got it, dude.
and I was like, oh, okay.
It's great
Caring
meme.
about homeless
I was like, shit.
All right, that's a quick aside, but we can jump right back into the topics. What's our next
Let's
topic?
get it.
So we
WoW
talked
Classic?
about Chernobyl, WoW Classic.
What up
Dude,
with
I'm
WoW
so hyped.
Classic?
Gang,
Me too.
gang on
They're
the gang.
rumoring that they're gonna bump the level cap possibly. Soda Poppin started a guild. He's accepting guild apps.
apps on
I
beta?
signed up
What
for
are
the
we-
beta, so I'm waiting for my key, boys.
You would, you
Nice.
fucking beta.
I knew you would.
You should sign up for the beta. It's so easy. It's just a checkbox on the website.
I don't want to fucking put all that time into a beta and then go on live and do it again.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
No,
not even
you
gonna
get
level
to keep
once.
it. I think you get to keep
I don't
it.
think
No
your stuff
way.
transfers.
It's
No
all
way.
reset.
No,
No
never.
chance. It's all gone, man.
No, they never do that shit. No.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
So you get an early start, baby. Let's
Okay,
go.
but I'm
It's
just-
gonna be so fun to stream that though.
I've been amazed by the stream. Like, this thing is getting numbers. People are actually
up.
excited. I don't know why. I mean, I'm excited too. I don't know why I'm excited. I never played this shit. But
It's
it's
really
just, it
exciting,
feels
dude.
like WoW is coming out for the first time again, and it's
Yeah.
going to be like everybody getting in on an even level. That's what an expansion should be, but it never feels that way, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like everybody's
Not
gonna be
anymore.
back in it. It's gonna be fucking
Reckful
fun.
said he will not be playing WoW Classic until Arena comes out. So we'll see him in TBC.
I mean, respect, because I don't know what I'm gonna do all
That's
the day. I guess do dungeons.
World PvP, boys, and dungeons.
He's
Yeah,
gonna wait to
we're
level
starting
up till
we're
Arena comes
starting
out?
a dungeon group, and we're streaming.
Yep.
I'm gonna stream our dungeons.
We're
Started-
also
we're
thinking
starting
about
to
We're gonna do like a weekly
actually getting
dungeon show.
together, right?
Oh
in a
yeah, we should have a
physical
LAN
room.
party.
Oh,
on
LAN
launch
party
day.
it?
Just fucking game for 24 hours straight.
Oh,
God, that would be so
Kinda
epic.
sick.
it comes out like the week I start school.
That sucks.
Skip,
Yeah.
dude, you don't need to go
Fuck
to the
school,
intro
dude.
lecture. Are you kidding?
Intro
It's literally the least important
While
lecture.
classics out, don't you know?
I just want to graduate and do
No,
well.
no, no.
Already pressuring him
I'm
to
gonna
skip
put in
school.
for the time off, so you gotta do it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Okay.
in for some time.
With just like the day or two it comes after it comes out.
I'll probably have a lot of free time anyways. So
I'm sure.
Damn right.
the 27th, I think, is a Friday.
Perfect.
That's dope. I have
Yeah.
Fridays off generally. Hopefully that doesn't
Perfect.
change.
Yep. I'm really excited. And Halo Reach on PC. That's gonna be sick too.
I'm a huge Halo fan, dude. I'm totally gonna play on PC.
I'm excited about that as well.
I'm
We'll
more,
be
more
playing
of
the
a
fuck out of
3
Reach.
fan, but
Dude, we
Reach
should
was
start
good.
a clan.
Hell
Faze.
yeah.
No, what could ours be?
Gamer.
We have to go back to like Xbox 360 mood.
Gay. We'll just
Go
we'll
yeah,
just be
like
the gay
Xbox
clan, dude.
360 energy. Like I was thinking that, or like never mind. I won't.
No,
I won't
say
suggest
something-
any
say
clan
something
tags.
really offensive.
Never mind.
I won't suggest any clan tags this time around. This episode.
Yeah, dude, that's probably the worst part of all of our like edgy humor careers was Xbox Live. Like, I'm so glad none of that was recorded.
Yeah, questionable shit.
Last week too, where
Yeah.
sorry, I was just not talking into the mic while I was drinking water,
You're
but
forgiven.
Amateur.
just thinking about the stuff we used to say on like Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Jesus
That'll bring
Christ.
the rage out of you. Black Ops 1.
I'm like, all right, I'm leaving the party. I gotta
Dude,
go shit talk
recording
this guy.
Get dolphin dive by a
recording
kid.
games was like unattainably expensive at the time, so
Right.
like
Oh
it
yeah.
didn't it just didn't
You
really
needed
happen.
like a whole
Good-
different
good
thing,
capture
right?
card, dude.
Capture
No one
card.
had
Thank
those.
God.
No one had those.
Peace.
Now I got the Elgato. Fucking $150, dude. You can just get one.
I mean, it was probably 150 bucks back then too.
I know you're making it sound so inexpensive. I think you just have
Was
money
it?
now.
Yeah, maybe.
You changed, not the capture card.
That's true. I
right.
glowed up.
You guys
Now
see
I
those?
make lower
Making
income.
stackerinos.
Dude.
Lower income.
Started from the bottom. Now we're slightly above the bottom. Did you guys see those like PS4 leaks? Like they're already coming out with PS4 shit or PS5.
PS5?
I was
I
gonna
should
say, word.
yeah.
I thought
No
that was
way.
out.
Yeah.
Do we want
Anyways,
to talk
gonna
about
be-
that or Phase?
We could talk about Faze.
Fuck PS5.
I mostly just wanted to talk about
PC
how much I
boys.
hate Faze Banks. Like when you look
Yeah,
at
he
that dude's
sucks.
profile pic, you've seen the one.
Doesn't
Oh,
he have a
God.
stack of money? Just
It's his
fanning?
like it's his sticking
Wait,
his
did we
tongue
already talk
out
about Phase?
briefly.
briefly.
Not
Okay.
about the.
We talked about
controversy.
Banks.
Dude, I'm on Team Tfue, all right?
I'm not.
Did
on
you,
any of these
okay,
motherfuckers'
no
teams.
troll. I watched a 30-minute Faze Banks video this morning at work
Christ.
explaining the
He's
whole situation.
Insufferable.
Tell me about it, dude.
He really made
Inform me.
himself sound like the victim. He did a great job.
Well, that's
Yeah,
all you
that's
can
what
do.
he does is he just spends like a whole 30 minutes making himself sound like a victim, and
Wait.
then like
Okay, go ahead.
he does this in all of his videos that I love this YouTube drama shit, dude. I'll
Okay.
watch the fuck out of this. All
No.
right, I used to watch Keemstar. I used to watch
Drama alert.
fuck, who's the guy?
Was it Leafly or whatever?
No, not Leafy. Fucking the fat guy, John Scarce. Fucking Scarce. Hey,
Scarce.
talks-
Okay, yeah.
He's like he talks like Kermit. He's like, "Hey guys, it's Scarce here, and today." Not like Jordan Peterson.
No, and
Different
Jordan
Kermit-
Peterson
different
also
Kermit
talks
looking
like Kermit,
ass.
though, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
No, dude, I noticed the exact same thing. You go on Faze Banks' channel, and like the latest video is obviously this one. It's like I forget what it's called, but it's like
I'm
my-
innocent. In all
It's like
caps.
my yeah, and then literally like 5 videos back, like 3 of those 5 videos are like also similar vids where it's like my perspective of this drama,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're
That's all he does.
apologizing. It's like this all this dude does is like get a drama and apologize.
Yeah, it always seems like he's trying to sway your opinion.
Dude, the amount
Oh, yeah.
in this response video,
He's never
the
just
amount
making
of
a
times he
statement.
said this isn't scripted. This is just my raw emotions, guys. This is just how I feel about the. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You obviously are
This
just
is
gonna
not
cut
scripted.
out. You're just gonna cut out anything you didn't like.
So here's an important detail that we're keeping out.
Hit
This
it.
content is made for 14-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't actually watch this content.
And that's
so
why
it's
we
all
think
good.
it's stupid.
Jesus Christ.
You're right.
But
you're
we
right.
can't deny he's fucking loaded.
Yeah, they're all getting loaded.
Have you
Okay,
seen the
here's-
Clout House?
Dude, but here's
No.
some. You want some juicy? I got all the drama because I watched this full 30-minute video at work.
Drama. Tell us
Okay,
about it.
so here's 2 juicy details he drops in the video. One,
juice.
he says he only ever made $60K off Tfue. Is that his name?
Yeah.
You know I'm not woke
I
because
only
I
made
didn't even know
60K
who
off
this
him.
dude was. Apparently he's the biggest streamer on Twitch.
What?
Yeah, he's like the biggest Fortnite guy
I didn't know
right
who
I
now.
it
didn't know
was.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, he
he's
said
way
it-
better than
FaZe
Ninja.
has only ever made $60K off this dude. Not and like he obviously makes millions a year off his Twitch subs and everything.
Mhm.
They don't take any cut of that. So 60K, that's a weird amount to sue over.
Yeah, he alleges that they took 80% of his earnings.
Yeah. And then the other thing was that Banks said he doesn't give himself a salary as part of FaZe. Like he just lives in the house and he doesn't actually make like any personal money off of it, which is like really crazy to me. Like I thought he was
There's
loaded.
no way. He gets something.
He said it.
He
I
probably
mean, he
gets like
to,
merch
he gets
or
to live
something.
in the
Dude, he
house
said
for
it.
free. I don't know. That's just an interesting little tidbit for you FaZe gamers out there.
For you
Jackson
FaZe
is Team
gamers.
FaZe. We're stocking up on G Fuel in the new apartment.
Dude, you know I got the FaZe cup? Or no, I have an MLG cup actually.
I think I
course.
threw out one of the cups. I think we might have to order a new one because
It
I
was like
like
a $25
Bruh.
cup.
I found it. It was like under the podcast table, and it had like mold the whole
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
I was just
Those
like,
things
yeah,
get
this
really
is
moldy
I'm
really
not cleaning
fast.
this.
Those things
can't
are
bounce
filthy
back.
with the mold.
And I don't know where the other one is.
I'm telling you, you
I'm
let that
pissed.
fucking FaZeberry sit too long, you're getting
Dude,
fucking...
fucking FaZe Banks fucking gonads have been in there, dude.
He dips his balls in
Dips
each
his
powder.
balls in
Every goddamn
fucking
cup.
tub. That's how you know it's an
Every time.
authentic.
This thing is working
That's how
so
you know
hard.
it's authentic G Fuels. You see the two like
You
the,
get one face
the little
pube.
testicle crater.
Yeah.
You're like, look, FaZe Bank's pube is in this one. It's like, yeah, this is gonna be a good batch of FaZeberry
Oh, I can
lemonade.
already
This is
tell
gonna
this one's
power
gonna
these
fuel
gamers
me
up.
All right, they gotta make G Fuel fizzy, and I'll be on Team FaZe
Yeah,
again.
I'll actually drink it if it's fizzy.
It'd be so
Um,
fucking good, right?
Dude, the funny thing
What's
is,
stopping me?
FaZe
We
Banks.
have like 3 minutes left. We haven't covered any of the stuff we want to talk about.
We'll not get into it. We're gonna finish on FaZe. The
Yeah.
funniest thing is FaZe Banks has this dude's name tattooed on him.
Oh,
he
I-
has code
he just sent me that
TFU
tweet.
on the
Yeah,
thigh
that's
It's
there.
like, think of how
He
stupid I
tweeted-
feel now.
Yeah. FaZe Banks tweeted something about that. He's like, I got code Tfue tatted on my ass or something like that. He's like,
I don't
how
think he says
stupid
on
I
his
feel."
ass, dude, to be fair.
All right, so despite
Like, I got code Tfue tattooed on my body. Imagine how fucking stupid I feel right now. Yeah, man, you're pretty stupid.
You're an idiot before that, so fuck.
despite it, how much I really hate that guy, I'm on Team FaZe on this one.
You're on Team FaZe?
You're a bank boy?
Hashtag
I'm on
Banks.
Team Tfue, dude. Dude, his Fortnite skills are unmatched.
He's
Couldn't care
unreal.
less.
Epic gamer.
His Fortnite skills are unmatched.
He has the best N-word apology ever, also.
Oh really?
Nice.
Yeah, of all gamers.
Did he say it on stream?
Take notes, guys.
No. It was like a tweet from like when he was in like 6th grade.
Nice.
And he was like, yeah, so like, if you guys like thought that was bad, like obviously, you know, I was in like 6th grade, so I'm sorry. I don't think that's acceptable now, and I hope that like guys will keep watching me. And then he just keeps playing Fortnite. He's like in the middle of a game. He's like building a building while he's addressing it.
He's like, hold on, this guy's fucking me up.
Yeah.
He
What
just
the
says
fuck?
it again.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on.
That's actually, I mean, that's all you should do, dude.
Like
to
5
be
minutes later, he's
honest.
like, woo! Victory!
You gotta address it and
Victory
move
Royale.
on, dude.
You
can't-
don't need a fucking whole video dedicated to your apology. Just say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to need a video to apologize for this one because Keemstar has already made it like sure that everybody hates this dude. I'm sure he
Damn.
still have tons of fans, but
So Keemstar's Team FaZe?
it seems like it, dude. He's he put up a challenge.
They're partners or something.
No, it's so shady.
They got those business partnerships.
Mhm.
But he put up a challenge that was
Code
like
Keem at checkout.
he's like, if you give me $60K for the prize pool, which was all you ever made off Tfue,
Mm-hmm.
he'll bring back like some Fortnite Friday. He's bringing it back, dude. I don't know.
Word?
I don't follow Fortnite.
Yo, I think we should become Keemstar fans.
Already am, dude.
It's like the worst person. I
Somebody
can imagine.
once told me.
Really hate Keemstar.
Hey, now you're a Keemstar, dude.
Code Keem at checkout.
Nah, he seems like a authentic guy.
He's real. That's true. He's,
Say that with
he's
a straight
really
face.
real.
Dude, he seems like a real ass dude.
Love that beard.
He's a real one. That's all I can
Definitely
say.
not a garden
He really
gnome.
goes for the garden gnome beard. I don't know why he does it.
It truly is, bro.
It's so like it's shaped.
It is. It's so shaped,
literally-
dude. That's
he's
not
growing it
natural.
out, like it's definitely shaped
I imagine.
and
I imagine
brushed every
Keem
day.
in the
It's
mirror.
a great beard. He does a great job maintaining it.
You're,
He's
I mean,
got
you're
that-
not wrong. It's full.
He's rich, so
definitely
he's
full.
got that beard money.
He's
like,
got
there's
that
no
Gillette.
denying this dude's successful.
Is that expensive to keep your beard?
Oh,
No.
well, you probably go to a barber like
Probably
once a
not.
week and get it like
Once a
oiled
fucking
professionally.
week?
You think
and,
he
like,
oils his goddamn beard?
Well, you got a professional barber shaving it and like shaping it, and then they like oil it and like
I kind of thought he'd be good enough at it
give him
on
like
his
a
own now.
you give him like a $50 tip and like pay $100 for the
shit.
haircut or something. Dude, some of those
No
places
big
get
deal.
real expensive.
No big deal.
That dude wasn't
Shit's
rich
wild.
until like 5 years ago. Like, there's no way he knows.
I think he has like a nice car or something. Wasn't that a thing for
No
a
way,
bit?
dude,
Was
a
it was
nice
like all the
car?
Call of Duty guys were getting cars. Remember X-Jaws before
Yeah, I
he had
love
his
X-Jaws.
X-Jaws before he had his license, bought a Mercedes.
Oh, way,
Like a
really?
S-class
He's like
Mercedes.
16, but he's
With
got
that
COD,
YouTube
so-
money?
Yeah, and people were like freaking out. And then he like got
What's up,
addicted to
guys?
like Adderall.
X-Jaws.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's like, yeah, so basically I snort Adderall now. Which is why I haven't made a video in
I'm
5
not good at
years.
Call of Duty somehow.
Well, now he replies to Trump tweets.
Oh, sick.
Word.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he own him?
You'll see him in the replies of every Trump tweet. You'll see Sam and then at XJaws, and you're like, oh! And it's always like a guy replying. He's like, bro, did not expect you to see here. Glad you're doing well, bro. Resist, like some shit like that. Like
Resist.
hashtag resist.
I love it, dude.
And you're like, fuck
fucking
yeah.
That's terrible.
Epic.
Meanwhile, Woody's gamer tag is just like going off, like voting for Trump.
No, I don't know. They have a weird we're like 2 minutes past now.
Wrap
but
it up
we'll wrap
with
this
the
up. But
Woody's
like
topic.
PKA, like they had Arian Foster on a couple days ago. He's
Okay.
got a leftist podcast. They're like good friends with a lot of leftists. They got along great with Destiny. They like Destiny also. They were Jericho was on the drinking episode. They were talking about the Destiny episode. And jerking off Destiny again to round out the episode. By the way,
we gotta finish him
we gotta
off.
finish it off. They were like, yeah, we are good friends with Dick Masterson, but we think he's a fucking idiot. And Destiny proved that very easily for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, he lost that debate so hard. And they were like, yeah, Destiny is extremely smart, and I would never want to debate him on anything.
Respect.
I was
Real
like,
talk.
ooh.
Real
I
talk.
don't know. They seem, and they're pretty anti-Trump now, but they're like,
only took him a while.
yeah, they're like still conservative, but they're like, yeah, Trump is not a conservative. They've realized.
Woke.
Who would have thought?
All right, and that'll wrap
But
it up for
I don't know.
Lame Dudes.
Yeah,
Episode-
55.
Yep.
Gang,
Talking about
gang.
other podcasts for the last 10
Go
minutes.
watch the Destiny podcast or someone else.
Yeah. Check out Chernobyl. Fuck Game of Thrones.
Code Keem.
Iron
Cheers.
Man dies. Cheers.